Hey, what's up? So, I just had meniscus surgery, meniscectomy. Basically, they trimmed my meniscus down on Monday, and today's Wednesday. I'm kind of just doing a video to, if you have a surgery scheduled, if for some reason if you think you might have something wrong with your meniscus, or even if you just had the surgery and you're kind of trying to get an idea of what to expect as far as recovery goes, then I'm doing this video for you. Now, again, I had mine trimmed down, so if you had your meniscus actually repaired, it'll be a bit different than mine. So Monday, after I woke up from the anesthesia, there was a little bit of pain, not much, but they gave me a painkiller anyway, just in case. When I got home, I didn't need the painkillers. I mean, there was a little discomfort and some pressure on me from the swelling, but as far as actual pain goes, there wasn't any at all, and which I was actually pretty pumped about that, because I hate taking painkillers. They just kind of make me zonk out, and I feel funny, they're rough on your body, and then, good luck trying to use the bathroom for like a week afterwards. So no painkillers needed, which is a plus for me. As far as mobility goes, being able to move around and stuff, I had a little bit of trouble Monday. I was pretty stiff, when I got out, and so I laid around a lot Monday and did the stretches that they gave. And then on Tuesday, by middle of the day on Tuesday, I felt pretty good. I was able to, walk around and stuff like that with, without crutches. Granted, I had a limp. And then today's Wednesday. I was able to take the dressing off, take a shower, and then all that stuff. And I mean, I really don't feel much at all. Granted, it's still stiff, and I don't have full range of motion with it. I'm able to walk around with no pain whatsoever. I'm able to stretch a little bit further than I was yesterday. So all in all, it's been pretty good. So let's kind of zoom in on the leg now, so you can kind of see what it looks like. Again, this is just a couple days after the surgery, so you can kind of see what to expect at that point.
So if we're looking at the knee, you can see you can see where they shaved the fur off of me, and then you see here it says yes. I guess this is to tell them that this is the leg to operate on. I don't know what it says down here. It's all smudged, but whatever, it's something. Looking up here, you can see the two incision marks, one here and one here. It's not too bad. And there looks like there's a little bit of bruising along here, which I'm sure is normal, considering the fact that they got in there and like hacked stuff up. When you compare the two legs, you can see that there's some swelling here around the top, right? Compared to this one, which is just the patella. You can see that there's definitely some swelling here. And I can't fully engage my quad yet. I can do it a bit, a little bit, but not nearly as much. But that being said, before the surgery, when I would try to straighten my leg out like this, it would hurt. So, I mean, that's, in just a day and a half, it's already an improvement. So not too bad. And like I said, there's not a lot of pain, just a little bit of swelling here that creates a little bit of pressure. So I'm sure that's going to go down within the next week or so.
So again, surgery stinks. I know that nobody wants to get surgery. I didn't want to get surgery. But if you have to get surgery done on your knee, the meniscus, when you compare it to other things like your ACL, it's a lot easier on you. There's a lot less time as far as recovery, and it's not nearly as bad. I had my right knee done 10 years ago, and I haven't had any problems out of it since then. So I'm hoping the same thing is true with my left knee. Oh, knock on wood for my right knee. And again, I know that surgery can kind of freak you out a little bit. I know it freaks me out just to think that I'm going to be asleep and some guy's hacking in my leg and stuff like that. But you should be happy that they have the modern medical techniques to do that, because otherwise you'd just be a cripple. That's kind of a weird thing to think about. 100 years ago, if the doctor who he put it to me like this, he told me that I had what an older guy from back in the day would call a trick knee, because it would kind of catch. And then it would be okay for a little bit. I would be able to walk, but if my knee caught a certain way, that that meniscus tear would get caught in between my knee, then I was basically hobbling around for 2 or 3 days. And so 100 years ago, I just would have been just stuck. I just would have been a crippled guy, half crippled, probably walking with a cane or something like that. And so it's really cool that we live in a time where medical techniques are at a point where they can literally outpatient. I came in there, and the surgery was at 7:30. I was home by 10:30. That's crazy, right? So again, surgery sucks. It's not fun. But if you do have a meniscus surgery scheduled, don't worry, it'll be fine. They'll get in there, trim it up, or repair it, whatever they need to do. Be back to normal, getting back to doing all the stuff that whatever it is you were doing before, you'll be able to do that stuff again. And it could be a lot worse. And again, be thankful that we have those techniques to fix it. So I'm going to do some more videos about how my recovery goes, again, so that you can kind of use it as maybe an idea or guide for your own recovery. And good luck to you in your surgery. If you're not watching the video because of a surgical thing or your meniscus, I'm not really sure why you're watching this video then. So I'm just going to assume that you're watching this video for that reason. So again, good luck to you in your surgery, and I'll have the videos posted as I recover. And thanks for watching.